Okay, looks like we're live. Hello and welcome to episode 11 of... What are we called? Elysium. Okay. Let me just bring up the others with enabling push to talk. Okay, so last week we had a couple of people missing, but that's okay. So you guys spent some time going to Dustspire, and you arrived in the arcane city of Dustspire. You established you set up a base of operations inside the Echelon. You were told that the city is tightly controlled by powerful magisters, and that disturbing the magical order could bring unwanted attention upon yourselves. You asked the Echelon to investigate a few things, but while that was happening, Raz visited the tower, which he woke up in. He had a flashback after climbing the tower, and after that, you guys spent a few weeks researching potential leads to where the actual hero relic might appear. You came across a registry of famous arcane staves. Several appeared to be promising, but the most promising was called the Rod of Silent Equilibrium, a staff that's said to predate Dustspire and appears to stabilize magical disturbances. After you guys determined that it was kept in the central magical spire of the city, you guys headed to the Echelon and decided to get the Echelon to forge some credentials for 50 Echelon marks each, but decided to take on a job for them at the same time instead of paying the extra gold for the forgeries. So okay. Let's do that. And do that. Okay. So you guys currently you're currently at the Echelon. Most people have not paid their Echelon marks. I believe only Raz and Kampishi did.
I think
yeah.
paying part of mine.
Yes, I believe that you were going to check to see how many each person had before you decided who was putting what where. But yeah.
I need 25 more. I'll deduct the 25 I have from my inventory.
Yeah, the issue was that you had low marks, right? Because because of course you're new to the team.
I'll do the other one.
Thank you.
Okay. Just Sniff and Ingletube just need to take off 50 marks.
Doing the math, you can trust me, I'll get it right.
How many elixirs?
I have it in my inventory here.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
It should be in the treasures, I think. Or mine are, anyway.
They are.
Yeah, my treasures are.
Okay. So, you will be infiltrating the central spire. So, what are you going to do? So, you have about a week of preparation time before you infiltrate. You will be getting a mission from the Echelon at the same time. And you will have some passes to get in the front door. But outside of that, what else are you doing?
The mission is at the same time. Is it in the spire?
You don't know. You haven't been told yet. They haven't told you what the mission is.
I think that was the premise, though, right? We could do a job for them while we're in there, and that would lower the cost of them getting us in, I thought, wasn't it?
Yes, that is exactly right. You just don't know what the mission entails while you're in there.
Spicy.
So for all you know, they could ask you to blow the place up.
I mean, I'm not going to...
What am I blowing?
I would also recommend healing yourselves.
It's kind of playing to our strengths, like, why deny it? Bringing the spire down. We're slaying it.
How much HP can I have?
You can go to max health. And you've got a week of downtime to prepare for your infiltration.
You can have 2.
So it's up to
Thanks,
you.
Daddy.
2 ho ho.
What are you guys doing for the next week?
I might just try and rent out my services because we're kind of strapped for cash.
Prostitute.
Absolutely. If you
if it comes to
if you wish to rent out your services, you can.
using my crafting talents,
Okay.
find someone who needs them.
Just remember that you can also prepare for your infiltration of the actual tower by getting edge points, which would allow you to succeed on checks.
I'm gonna succeed every roll anyway, so I'll let the other less capable people take care of that.
Fair enough.
I want edge.
I guess I just want to maybe spend some time then. Hang on, what am I good at? Yeah, I guess just trying to gather information on it from people who work there so I can lie more effectively if we need to when we're in there.
Okay, so you want to go with diplomacy or deception?
Probably diplomacy. Because I actually just realized I don't lie. That's not my shtick.
Yeah, sure.
No, like so it's playing characters that lie. Like
It is not hard to find people who work at the tower.
Yeah.
It kind of dominates the landscape.
Yes, I just want to talk to them just to get a like understanding of how their work is. Trying to befriend them to learn everything I can around how things work on the inside.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Do a make a diplomacy check.
I guess like for flavor, actually maybe even trying to look for names for people I could use to intimidate more effectively, and they like to name drop intimidate.
Okay.
oh, yeah, I knew this guy. Yeah, I know. Blah blah. Or
Ooh, not
Not too bad. You don't get any names, but you certainly learn some things. You learn times that they check in and check out. You learn that there's always a rotation of guards, for example. It's always a 6-hour shift, so every 6 hours the guards change, things like that. Which might come to your advantage. Sniff, Raz, Kabishi, what are you guys doing?
What should I do, guys?
try if I can like try to like kind of like learn more about like the lay of the land, or try to get like more information like a map show. Like I don't know if I can. It's like basically just look around the area and just scout it out a lot and look for like.
You can definitely scout the outside. In fact, the bottom floor is open to visitors as well. But you cannot go higher than that. But you can definitely go in and scout the area if you want.
Okay. Yeah, usual. Go inside and I'll check out the outside as well. But yeah, just be checking it out as much as I can in terms of the layout.
Okay. You can make a perception
I'll
check.
go with him.
Okay, you
Go
can.
there.
If Sniff wants to go too, you can also go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Make some perception checks.
See if I get any dirty looks because somebody recognizes me.
Okay. Let's see. Baseline DC. Okay. Absolutely. Good. Okay. So Raz, the bottom floor is quite large. You see several counters. Looks like you see several stairways going up in different directions. You also see magical lifts that seem to go up. You also see that if you spend some time there, you see a rotation of looks like receptionists change out every 4 hours. Guards seem to change out every 6 hours. And you notice that all of them have different colored key cards. Based on what shift they're on.
When people go to the elevator or whatever it is, how do they make it work? Like, are they swiping a badge, or is it like
They swipe a key card.
fingerprints?
They swipe a key card, which opens the door, and once they're inside, there is a crystal at the back which they put their hand on, and you're not sure what happens after that. Unfortunately, Ingletube is not there. He decided to sell his crafting services.
The selfish bastard.
So he is busy for the next 7 days. Unfortunately, the other two did not succeed.
See, I'm not bad. I just failure.
It was 2 passes, 2 failures. So yeah, okay. You still have a couple more days. What else are you guys doing?
Can I sneak on the elevator?
You could try to make yourself invisible, but outside of that, no.
Okay.
And you do know this is a city full of magic, so even that you probably think would probably get found out pretty quickly.
Can I just continue to gather information?
Yeah, sure.
We'll get someone good stealing, like, someone good steal a key card or something. Oh,
You are getting in the entrance, so you know you will have access. You just don't know when and how. Unfortunately, that diplomacy check does not net you anything.
Fair enough.
How about the other 3 of you?
What should I do? I haven't played in ages.
unless I wonder if we can just like social engineering and try to like talk to the guards and like just like figure out like just get any information we can, whatever information we can about like what's the information that seems unimportant essentially, but might be important about about possible issues that they've had. You know, just kind of present as if we're just talking about, you know, people like things that suck on the job. Like I can pretend that that I've been a guard before in other places, not here, but somewhere else.
So you want to go to like the tavern and try and find guards to talk to?
Yeah, I just kind of reminisce about like guard problems essentially.
Yeah,
and
sure.
see if I can get them to like slip
Make
out
a-
some information they should have.
Make a diplomacy check.
Here, avoid that. That's
Almost
That's
faded
better,
it, but
Lucy.
it's better. Okay. You hear the guard complaining that while the majority of the work done here at the tower is relatively relaxed, if you get assigned to the basement shifts, you're in for long hours, and generally considered very boring. And the shifts there are much longer, and you're required to check in quite a bit more often, unlike the other places.
okay, cool. That's vital info. All right.
Sniff Raz?
No.
Go back and watch to see if you can pick up anything else, or
Yeah.
you could try and pick up some disguises, maybe. you're getting entry cards, but you're currently just going in whatever you're wearing. So there's that.
Yeah, I'll try and disguise it.
Okay. That's probably an underworld contacts thing. So if you want to roll your underworld lore, that will work for that. You know, I think every time you've rolled that, you've rolled like shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you got this 0 point.
No, I'm not a fool.
You are
You
a
are
fool.
a
You would
fool.
have 3. We start the game with 3. Okay, Raz, while you're there, you're able to pick up some like you notice how like people go about as they're like checking in to go through like some like hand signals and some sentences that they say as they're going in as like the norm as they're checking in on the bottom floor just to make it slightly easier. So during the week you guys are able to get 1 edge point each. Except for Ingletube because he did other things. So you have 4 edge points while you're for 1 for each of those who actually did some work. Okay, so you come back to the echelon, and your contact in the echelon comes to you and says, "Okay, we have your passes. So these passes are to get in as part of one of the night shifts. So you'll be able to get in at dusk." And then he looks at you. "We have some concerns about the arcane infrastructure. The central tower maintains that it is stable, but we suspect otherwise." He slides you guys a small arcane device across the table. "We would like you to do 2 things while you're in there. One is of a primary concern, and the second is if you can. First, we would like the conduit maintenance records. Second, this is a resonance tracker. Can you place it near the central stabilizer? And do not disturb the stabilizer itself."
Place find conduit maintenance records and place resident tracker on the anchor.
On the conduit. So there's he then also slides across this. Where is stuff? There is stuff. Configure. I believe. Share. Show. I believe that's it now. There we go. Maybe we should be able to see that.
Yeah, cool. We got a map.
So you'll be going in through the entry hall, and you'll have to find your way up to the archive level to get the conduit maintenance logs, and you'll have to get into the conduit access to plant the tracker. He also points out, while this is labeled as potential, that's only for you guys. That is where the basement access is. They're unsure what is down there, but they suspect it is vaults and archives that haven't seen the light of day in a long time.
Okay, so we got to get up to the archive level, then back down to conduit access. Is that right?
You don't have to do it that way. You can do it the other way if you wish. You will essentially have you have the ability to get up to the administrative rings. From there, it is up to you to get through the conduit or the archive or down into the basement, however you see fit.
But we do need to get to the archive, don't we, to do the quest for the
Yes.
echelon? Yeah. So what do we think? We go straight up to the archive level first? Get that out of the way and then get back down to the relic?
Well, again, that seem more. I mean, yeah, we could do that. It just because we just need. I think we just need to get a county access first, and then see what we can learn from there, and then try to see if we should go to the or do our stuff there first, then conduit, or then archive. But we might need to go to security control to like get more higher access cards. You know.
Unless Ingletube can work some magic on the devices.
Can Ingletube, Ingletube, now that we have these cards, do you think you can use it to like, I don't know, like find to get access that we don't normally have, like
That's such an interesting question. Without more context, I mean, maybe if we get to one of the locks, I might be able to figure out how to modify them, but otherwise I'm not really too sure what I'm modifying it for. Let me have a look. Let me see if I can think of something.
Okay.
And Ankle Table to like take it and see if there is anything that he can do just with the card.
Make a crafting check. Or a arcana check.
Crafting's my better choice.
Okay. So looking at it, you don't know you don't actually know how they got these. This should be paired to a security system on the security control level. Based on that, you would have to get into security control. You could potentially upgrade these cards in the security control centers. But outside of that, there's definitely no way to use this card. You're not able to edit this card here. Now, saying that, you're unsure whether you couldn't do something to the lift once you get there. But that is something you'd have to see when you get there.
Ingletube would just like hand it back to Kabishi and just say, it's not like this card itself has access. It's more like there's been access allocated to this card. We'd have to change it in the security level, or maybe I'll be able to get direct access without this card when we get to the lift and get to places we shouldn't go.
Okay. That is.
But it's not
fine.
for sure. I say we check the lift out first, and if I can't do anything, we might need to head to the security level.
That sounds
Don't worry,
good.
I'm sure once we get there, I'll know exactly what to do.
Of course. Also, at some point, we might need to get to the bottom. That will help us get the. Well, we know that they have longer shifts there and more morning shifts, so that is a likely place where they might have our relics. You know, or not our relics, but one of our relics.
Okay, so are you heading to the tower? So it'll be probably about 6 p.m. when you're able to get in. So you're heading to the tower now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you come to the base of the tower. It stands about 300 meters high. You see the large beam in the center. You enter through. Okay, so what are you guys doing? You see the security check-in. You see some receptionists. You see lots of people heading in and lots of people heading out at the moment.
Just slip in with the crowds.
Okay.
Is there
I
like a lot of
guess
people? Is
be
like a
here.
pretty busy day in general, or is it?
Well, it's change of shifts at the moment, so yes, it's quite busy. You see lots of people. Can you guys, since you guys now know, can you guys can one of you make a diplomacy check as you're passing through the checkpoint? This is essentially to show that you belong here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Good work,
Whereas you just walk on through, making the same gestures as everyone else. Quite easy. Guards are full. They're not really paying attention here. Change of shift. Lots of people coming in and out. So you step in. You head to the lifts. So you can take the stairs. There are stairs going up, or there are the lifts as well.
Do we know if the passes we've got don't give us access to the lifts, do they? Is what we learned. Is that right?
The passes give you access to the lifts up to the administrative rings.
Or should we take them up and then go the stairs from there?
Might be interesting. I mean, I don't know if they have. I mean, maybe they have access for in case of fire. I mean, yeah.
Do the is there many people using the stairs or not really?
No, most people don't appear to be using the stairs.
Stairs would be suspicious. Would be Malakor's thought.
I mean, there's a few people who go up, like you as you're watching, right? Some quite fit people seem to be going in, and like you can see that they're jogging up. It appears to like maintain their fitness, but the majority of people, they're magic users. The majority of them are not fit. And there's a lot of older blokes and women who are getting in there, and like it really depends. Like you guys would not be out of place taking the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured your dragon would be not out.
I mean, the cripple might be out of place taking the stairs.
Oh yeah, we have a disabled person. Crap, we can't.
No,
They
you
have
can.
access-
The
Will
stairs.
access-
I can move up and down stairs. Like,
Yeah.
Oh really?
I don't
Yeah,
have
he
a
can.
problem with them.
Does he make a lot of noise with his teeth rattling?
No, if you have a look at the stairs, you can see that it's like ramps that are perfectly suited for someone going up or down with like wheels.
Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
See if it has
accessible
accessibility.
infrastructure.
Definitely very modern.
Let's put an immovable rod in his spokes.
So you have
Gonna
the
have to
choice.
get one first.
Thank
I'm
God.
not ever gonna make you one.
Oh my God. Okay. So what are you taking? You can definitely take the lift. Taking the lift, you will have to share it with people as well, though.
Let's just take the stairs then, shall we?
Okay, so
Sure, I think it's
heading into the stairs, quite easy you scan your card, it opens up, you're able to get through. As you get up to the training halls, you see a door to your left that seems to head out into the training halls, and you see another door up ahead, telling you can go up. Above so you scan your card again, going up further. You make it to the admin rings. You can scan your cards to go out into the admin rings, but the next door does not accept your card.
okay. Yeah, that's right.
It's a dingle tube.
All right. Can I try and totally inconspicuously investigate the mechanisms keeping the door in place? Or
Sure,
maybe like the keycard reader?
Yeah, absolutely.
Using my talents in crafting, which are diverse.
So, looking at it, definitely arcane in nature. Seems to be somehow linked to the security control level. It appears that, however, that your recent sojourn into the underground underflare has actually taught you something. you think that you could probably bypass at least this one. Maybe even the next one, depending on how strictly they've been put together. At least on the stairs. Would you like to do
Okay.
that?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to need to make 2 checks here. You're going to have to make 1 Arcana and 1 Crafting.
Okay, I'll do the Arcana check first. I was going to say that was almost a 1. It went on to a 19.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
I've done worse.
Okay.
Is it 2 numbers?
It's so it's kind of like a lockpick check where but in this case you're using both to try and pick it. It takes some time. You almost slip up, and as you think an alarm is about to go off, you're quickly able to like divert the magical flow. It was really close, but eventually you're able to unlock the door.
There we go. The next one might be more difficult. We'll have to see when we get there.
You notice that the staircase changes at this point. While relatively sparse, it was kind of welcoming. At this point, everything is utilitarian. So heading up.
Right, we're sort of out of the public area now and into the.
Yes. So heading up, continuing up, and you get to the security level. You can hear voices on the other side of the door that heads out onto the security level. And then you also see the door that heads up to the archive level.
Let's go check out the door to the archive level first.
Otherwise, in a security control, could we steal access to the building?
You'd have to get it. So you have to break through the door somehow on both of them, because both of them require keycards to stand out. So you can potentially do it. Ingletube, you suspect very much based on the security one downstairs, you'd be able to break into the security room. Roll me a crafting check on the archive room.
Okay.
You notice that this one is unlocked.
Oh.
It appears that they never expected people to get past the security door downstairs, and they have forgotten to lock the archive door going up. Looks like the guards are being lazy.
Well. Let's deal with our business in the archive.
You handled that lock very quickly, Ingletube.
Oh, my intuition has been piqued by the previous door. This is child's play for me now.
So heading upstairs, you find that this door is also unlocked. It looks like the guards like an easy time, and they don't have to get their key cards out. The upper floor opens into a vast circular chamber filled with tall shelves, floating crystals, and suspended brass frameworks that seem to hold hundreds of glowing arcane records. The air smells faintly of ozone and dusty parchments. Blue light drifts through the air, tiny magical motes that illuminate the walkways between the shelves. Every few moments, a crystal hums softly, as if it's recording magical energy throughout the city below.
Now, what are we supposed to do with the thing in here again?
So in the archive level, you're trying to find the maintenance logs.
Okay. I will try to find those.
How would you like to try and find them?
Is like warfare law applicable for like pillaging places?
Just
Is
teamwork, right?
Probably not.
I really don't think warfare law would be useful for this one, unfortunately.
And I don't probably, and I can't intimidate the archive floor to give me the information, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately, the archive floor is not sentient. So
But like, so maybe we could do is like if we can try to help you is like maybe like you can try to talk to one of like the researchers there. Or something, or
there's
one of
nobody here at the moment.
oh, okay.
Everything
Then
here appears to be fully automated.
Okay, then we
Can
have
I-
to just try to either try to trick the program and to think that we have higher access than we do, or we just search through ourselves.
You can start searching. I can summon as and search as two people.
Could I
Is there
try to
like a
just like
command desk?
You could look around for one. What about you, Ingletube? What were you asking?
I guess sort of like what Raz asked, if there's like a terminal or something that might have like a repository of everything stored here or anything like that.
Raz, you don't see anything, unfortunately. They do not use the Dewey Decimal System, no.
What's madness?
Ah.
I mean, there are plenty of checks you could roll. Like,
Yeah, I would just try to look through the. So do we just have to talk to this kind of like bots, or do we just?
there's no bots either. There's nothing here. There's
We just
just
have to look.
books. There's just books and what appear to be magical apparatuses floating. Appear to be measuring things.
Well, I like reading stuff like that, so I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll just have a look around and summon as, and he'll look around as well.
You could also try society. Society usually that's how you organize records. Crafting as well, because you might be able to recognize where the maintenance records are based on terminology.
Yeah, I'm no good at any of those. So.
I'm just
I
giving examples.
Yeah,
Another lucky 14.
Hey, so I follow the Dawn Forger. Could I use religion?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I can see religion being useful here.
It's magic, yeah, where you keep the magical records.
Exactly.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
anything relevant, so I'm just gonna search for like manually, like perception, I guess.
Yeah. Roll a perception check. That's fine. Sniff. What about you? How are you searching? You just looking around?
Yes.
Okay, perception check, please.
I'm actually looking for information on my peoples.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay. So Raz, while searching the record, you find an area located missing magisters. Looking through, you notice that 12 magisters have a strike. So these are the same ones because you're able to quickly identify the year in which they disappeared. 12 of them have their names crossed out, but which is it, Srebnor or whatever the fuck his name was. I'd have to go back.
Threnavar.
Yeah, Threnavar. Threnavar, you note that it has a still missing tag. And it does say last seen heading towards Chronomar.
Okay.
The rest of you, it does take a little bit of time, but with Sniff's help pointing out and Ingletube's recognition of how engineering and magical technology works, you're able to eventually find the logs. However, just as you find where they might be, you hear a group of guards entering the hall. What are you guys going to do?
dismiss as immediately.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try to just stop looking through the stuff and try to pretend like I'm like just talking to my fellow companions like normally. Try to be casual.
Okay.
Now, the access we had, was it for guards or was it for what sort of were they?
All you know is that they were for administrative, the admin level. So you'd expect some type of
Yeah.
administrative worker.
Oh, yeah.
So since you guys are not hiding, the guards see you and one of them walks over to you. You there? This archive is restricted after dark. What are you doing here?
More important question is, what are you doing here? We're here with the express authority of the important magister who sent us to do this task. Why are you disturbing our research? I'm trying to intimidate him into leaving us alone.
Okay, sure. Make your intimidation check.
Oh, I will hero point that. Ugh.
He looks at you. He's not. He doesn't appear to be super intimidated, by you, but at the same time, he's not a. He's starting to question, whether he should be talking to you. He looks at you. Who did you say sent you? And you didn't answer my question. Why are you here?
What's your authorization level?
From the sounds of it, higher than yours.
No, we're supposed to be here.
And as guards, we are patrolling to make sure nobody unauthorized is here. As I said, this archive is restricted after dark.
And if you're authorized to know why we were here, you would know why we were here.
Make an deception check at this point.
The logic.
Deception or what? Sorry.
Deception check.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh, nice.
He looks at you up and down. He looks at you all. And I have to check with my supervisor.
Well, how would we even get in here if we weren't supposed to be here? It's like 3 security checkpoints.
And just like looks around and starts walking away. You can tell he's not entirely convinced, but for now they are leaving you alone. You get the feeling that staying here too much longer is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I've bought us a small amount of time.
Yes.
Yeah, she starts. Can we just try to play cool the entire time? He starts sweating now. He like goes in like, she's like kept it back. Now it's just.
So we have to steal the maintenance records. Is that right?
You do. Somehow
and what
you.
Are we gonna...
Hmm?
Oh, so we've got them. And do we have to leave that device somewhere?
You do have to leave the device. You haven't stolen the maintenance records yet. So the logs exist in a large crystal memory node. You now have to remove them from that memory node somehow.
It's not just copying information. We have to actually like take it from there.
Yes, you actually have to take it. This is heavily encrypted and in some type of magical stasis.
I mean, it's my speciality exactly, but I might be able to figure it out.
Okay, how are you doing it?
Could I use my knowledge of Arcana, like, to try and decrypt it? I don't have cryptography law, but like...
No, you can use your Arcana to like try and decrypt the wards around it, see if you can make it to get through. Absolutely.
This is why I'm trained.
Can I aid him with religion? Oh,
yes.
God, you might need it.
Yes,
I
you
like
will.
using divine magic to try to like make this easier for him.
Yes, absolutely. Would you like to re-roll that Ingletube?
Yeah, I'll just wait for
okay.
My fantastic assistant.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get a +2 to your roll as well.
I'll just manually deduct it and just add it with the +2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got 1 hero point left. Hey,
Oh, nice.
better.
Very good. With Malakor's help and like he's pointing out some things that you didn't notice. It appears like the magic is actually a blend of all the styles of magic. You're able to unlock the records and you can pull them out. So you now have the a large crystal that appears to contain all the memory logs, all the logs that you require. So, looking back at the layout, you need to get to the training hall essentially to head down. So you can. That's not what I want. I don't appear to have it. I appear to have done it wrong. That's not what I tried to do, game. Configure. That's what I need to do. Okay, so you need to head down to the training halls so you can head down into the conduit access point where you need to attach the resonance monitoring device to the conduit.
Okay.
Just before we head down, for us to get down to where the staff is sealed, should we stop by the security floor first and update our keycard access so that we can get down there?
We won't have access to there by default, will we?
No, you will not.
Yeah, we should do that.
We can go up.
Yeah,
we can't move down further than-
let's get some full access in the security room first.
Okay.
It'll make everything easier. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna have to go in there.
Okay, heading out, you're able to get out into the hallway. Are you going to leave the door open or are you going to lock it?
We should lock
Leave it
it.
how we found it.
Oh yeah, we should, shouldn't we?
Okay.
Yeah. We don't want to upset those guys, right?
Would the impression be that it was a mistake that it was left unlocked?
No, you get the impression that the guards are being lazy and don't want to have to pull out their key card every single time they come up here. You would guess, based on the patrol, that there is a lot of patrols going up from the security room up to the archive level. So that's why they leave it unlocked.
Part of me wants to lock it just to inconvenience them.
Yeah,
It's
I
them
mean, it
being
might be a
big.
normal researcher thing to do, but they might
Yeah.
forget about us more if, like, nothing's changed. If they run into it and it's locked, they might be like, why is it locked?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's
There's something
padlock on
fishy
it.
around here. No, there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong
okay.
with fishy. Fishy's good.
Okay.
They just leave it unlocked.
Or they'll think we think it's supposed to be locked, so we locked it.
It's true. God damn it.
Well, I mean,
Can
it
we
might not even be the
lock
same
it?
patrol who comes past next time. So, like, let's just leave it unlocked so that we don't get, like, a jumpy, twitchy patrol.
We could lock it. Can we jam it locked, and then I could use my marvelous mount wand to summon a marvelous mount in there, and they can hear things walking around.
What?
You have to summon your marvelous mount before you lock the door, but you could do that.
I mean, we might need a distraction to get into the security floor. Like, something stupid like that could be a good idea.
Somebody's trapped a horse up there.
So we want to call it like distraction thing.
Because the thing, I just summon the thing again the next day. Like, it doesn't matter if anything happens to it.
It's up to you. You can do it.
What do we think?
You do know that there is another access point via the lifts on the other side, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem then.
So you could, say, move some shelves in front of those doors just to buy you some more time if you wanted to.
let's
Sure.
just go down. That's time to do all of that.
Okay, heading down. Okay, so you leave the door unlocked. You leave your entrance undisturbed. Continuing down, you get to the security room. If you're going to break in here, Ingletube, an Arcana and a crafting check.
I can do
Can I
this.
aid with religion, with Divine Magic?
Not for this one. This is purely an Arcana one.
Your third.
It's okay.
They're all
I
going.
use them. Look, it's all about using hero points, guys.
Oh,
Oh man.
Okay. It's a tight squeeze, and again, you're pretty sure that you're about to fail. But you do hear the click of the lock undoing. You immediately get up. The door is now unlocked. Are you going straight through, or are you listening in to see anything, or what are you doing?
Well, we had some people in there before, and it's going to be a lot hard to explain ourselves here. So let's be careful this time.
Okay.
Raz, you're good at lying. Are you ready to make up a bullshit story to cover us?
We could say something like one of the security people asked us to check in before we left our late night researching.
Or we could be down to report them for disturbing us to their superior officer.
Either works.
Full Karen.
Just buy me time to get their systems updated.
Okay.
Okay, so you're opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay, as you enter, the stone here is darker and more reinforced. It appears to be etched with bands of metal with faintly glowing runes. Unlike other levels, this floor is quiet. The lines of arcane light run through the doors, through the walls in geometric patterns, forming glowing sigils and pulses that slowly pulse like a heartbeat. Every few moments, one of the sigils flickers, seems to be recording something. The chamber itself is large and circular, divided with narrow walkways. Suspended above the center is a large crystalline structure, a multifaceted arcane lens slowly rotating in the air. Streams of magical energy pass through it like threads of lightning. And each one of those threads flashes a faint image across the crystal surface. You see images of other parts of the towers, doorways, hallways. You see the archive levels, and you see parts of the entire structure. At the end, you see two robed magisters chatting quietly. You see large bronze constructs on the walls, motionless, their eyes dark. They appear to be waiting.
Waiting for. Huh. Okay.
No one has questioned why you have entered at the moment. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people here at the moment, so...
Why do you need to do what you need to do, Ingel?
Just if I look around, do I see like somewhere where I think I could update the access to the cards?
You see lots of rooms. Make a
We're gonna have
perception
to look
check.
around.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah. I can do that.
You can all make perception checks if you wish.
Please, please, guys, please.
Exactly, Malachar.
Yep. Good. Yep. Okay, the only
Unfortunately,
person
there's only
who's,
one of me.
the only person who succeeded so far is Kabishi. Sniff, you're gonna make a perception check.
Sniff's the best.
Excellent. Okay. So Sniff, down the hall near the two magisters, you notice what appears to be a room that is slightly ajar that looks like something you could that would help Ingletube change the access of the cards. Kibishi, while you're searching, you notice the one of the constructs suddenly shift its posture. You realize that constructs are not inactive, but they appear to be waiting for an alarm signal.
Okay.
Okay, so we trigger an alarm, those fuckers activate.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what you would guess.
And only 2 Magisters in here.
All you can see at the moment, at the end of a hallway, there are 2 Magisters standing by a door. And near them, there is a slightly ajar room that goes into what appears to have a console of some type. Very similar to the console that Sniff and Ingletube investigated down in the Underflare.
Okay.
Should we pretend to be so important to get there? Or do we have another means, do you think?
Unless we distract them.
Perhaps, yes. We could distract. There's only 2 of them, so.
Just keep them busy, keep their eyes diverted, and I'll work my magic. Whenever I come back over, it'll be your cue to wrap it up and we'll head down.
What I know about magisters being like, these people are like researchers, or like they're.
Here you're unsure. They are dressed in very generic black robes. They have a gold filigree inlay, but it's very very simple. You suspect they're some type of like security overseers or something. At the
Okay.
moment, they aren't paying attention really to you. But yeah,
Neither one
Okay.
of them are the guy that came and found us earlier.
no.
It's more like guards. Close one. Okay. Alright.
I mean, you could listen in to see what they're talking about too.
Yeah, I think initially just to get more information on them, if I can still listen to them.
Okay. Roll a
Yeah,
perception
I might
check.
try as well.
Roll a perception check. And you guys really suck at your perception checks today.
What's new?
I'm rolling again.
Yes, perception. Okay. Ingletube and Sniff are the only ones who can make this out. The first guy was like currently talking to his friend, says, ever notice how quiet it gets up here? Quiet means nothing's exploding. He like looks up at the shard. Just seen the spike last month. Conduit lit up like a star. The other guy responds with, they tell us anything about that? He shrugs. Same as always, stabilized, contained, nothing important. But I don't activate that stabilizer unless something's very wrong. That's what you hear.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah. Go ahead. So yeah, today I talk about sea lizard. Okay. Okay, I'll whisper to the team like, perhaps we could let them know that there's a problem with the stabilizer and that they need to go help with it. That would be a viable option.
Didn't they say it glows really bright when there's a problem?
They did. The surveillance network above them would glow when there's a problem.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work.
Okay.
I mean, you can just try stealthing into the room as well.
Yeah, just the idea was first was just to get a create distraction for Eagle Tube to just deal with it, but
Sniff is an expert in stealth, so you.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
can follow him.
Oh, that's right. Can we do follow expert? That's right. He's
Absolutely.
that's right. Yeah, I always forget about that in this game. Okay, let's try to see if try to lead away while they're talking. Try to use Sniff's sneaky ability and try to get through. Sniff, can you stealth for us? Follow you.
Oh, I've got to go first. Sorry, guys. I will re-roll that.
Yes, please.
Bruh.
I mean, it's better.
Right. We don't take your score. We just get a modifier from you.
Hey, everyone who's trying to sneak past can roll me a stealth check.
Follow the expert. And are you expert, or master, or legendary? I assume expert.
He's expert. Okay. Oh, Alicorn.
Did my roll go through?
No,
I'm
it did
better
not.
than the expert, the actual expert. Sif shows me how to do it, and I do it better than him. Oh no.
Yep, Raz going well. Much better.
Switch to my laptop.
Yep, no problem. You have to. I don't know whether you need to reload or what.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I pressed the button on doing the thing, and then I got that. I rolled my screen, but it didn't show up for you guys.
Yeah, we don't see yours.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just roll and then add +2.
Well, it's plus 10 if you're following the expert.
Plus. Oh yeah, it was untrained and proficient. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, we're not seeing your roll at all.
I'm just gonna add.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, ignore the plus, or ignore the.
So it's
Add
minus
this.
8. So it's
Yeah, it's HP.
So it's 26. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. They're pretty distracted. You're all able to sneak in. Sneaking past the guys, you catch a fragment of a conversation about how only magisters are allowed to the Magister Council are allowed to head into the stabilizer room. So the doorway opens into a smaller circular chamber carved directly into dark stone. Thin bands of blue arcane light run through the walls, leading to a central circular platform dominating the middle of the room. Rising from it clusters a cluster of brass consoles and a crystal interface is arranged in a ring. You see arcane symbols drifting slowly across the surface, and every few seconds, one of the consoles emits a slight and small chime. Above the console floats a suspended projection, a shimmering three-dimensional map of the tower made in blue light. You see lines of energy running and pulsing upwards like a heartbeat, emanating from deep down below the tower in what appears to be an unmapped room. Okay. You do see a console where a key card could be inserted and adjusted as well.
All right, this is where I step up.
You
Got this. Angle 2.
I'll insert my key card into the slot and get cracking.
Yeah, inserting the key card into a slot, you notice that it comes up with a set of commands. You can lower the level of access, or you can increase the level of access.
I mean, can anyone else on the team see what I'm up to right now?
Everyone can see. Everyone can see it. Yes.
I'm watching you.
Angle 2 wants to increase the level of access on the card.
Okay. It asks for an authorization code.
Shit. Is there any post-it notes left around?
Make a perception check. Maybe there is.
It doesn't have to be a post-it note, literally, Vaden. Come on. Other ways of storing passwords insecurely?
Raz, you notice that one of the other consoles is unlocked and is currently showing recent stabilization events. You think that you could potentially, with a check of some type, grab the password from that and potentially put it into this other console.
I point at it. Look.
Good thinking, Rose.
Make a magic
Angle
check.
2. Want me to do
I'll
that?
help.
Anyone
Okay,
can do it.
Help me.
Oh,
Help me,
okay.
I need it.
I'll try. I have 0 skill.
No, get out of here. I don't need a minus.
That is not a good idea. Okay, yeah, you get a +2 Raz. You
Can
get a
we
+2
multiple
from
aid?
Raz.
I can aid as well? Is that
Yeah,
how that works?
absolutely. Okay, and a +2 from you get a +4 all up, and here comes the natural 1.
Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
you've rolled enough of them.
Well, see, I'm helping by not helping. So.
That is true. So looking through,
I appreciate the offer.
looking through the the console, you are able to get a password. You also see a list of stabilization events that have recently been stabilized. You notice there's a good number of them. The most recent 3, there was one 12 days ago. There was one 7 days ago. And you see that there was one 2 days ago as well. But you do grab the password, so you can put it in and see if you can upgrade the your level of access.
Yeah, is this so the stabilizing events are for the conduits, right? And that's where, or
If you want to have a quick
I'll
look, you want to have a quick look through them.
yeah, because we're going to attach the thing onto one of the conduits, aren't we?
Which would you like to do first? The 12-day, the 7, or the 2-day one?
Let's do the most recent one. The
Okay.
2-day ago one.
Stabilization event 49 Omega. Location unknown 2 days ago. Hex flickers faintly. Arcane disturbance detected. Origin unresolved. Location unresolved. Energy patterns swirl across the tower diagram as if collapsing inwards towards the conduit chamber. The log continues. Rod of silent equilibrium activated automatically. The pause in the record and a final line. Stabilization achieved. Source. Phoenix. Entry ends. Someone appears to have tried to redact this and has not completed it.
Phoenix. Do we think this might be associated with the stuff that we're looking for, Rose?
I have no idea. I'll start reading through it.
Which one? The one. There's no other information about 49 Omega.
Oh.
Everything else has been redacted about it.
What about the other ones?
So there is the 7-day ago one and the 12-day ago one.
Give me the lucky 7.
Stabilization event 48 Alpha. Lower Ward Arcane Foundries. 7 days. Elemental furnace ignition exceeded expected capacity. You see a diagram showing a violent surge of energy racing through the conduit network. Emergency stabilization initiated. Energy flows upwards through the tower schematic before disappearing into a central conduit. Catastrophic overload prevented. A small annotation appears in the log. Rod response time 0.4 seconds. And alongside in the digital logs, faster than the system should allow.
What about the one from 12 days ago, then?
Stabilization event 47 Beta. Location, Academy Experiment Wing. 12 days ago. Arcane containment failure detected in Transmutation Laboratory. Excess Palinar resonance building beyond safety threshold. Log shows a spike of unstable magical energy. Moments later, another entry appears. Rod deployment authorized. Council override. A wave of blue light spreads throughout the tower schematic. Stabilization successful. Magical backlash redirected. A note at the end reads, 3 apprentices hospitalized.
Oh, that's good for them.
It's good for them.
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing to do with I mean, like, you know, they're not dead. Like, it could be worse.
It could be worse, right? They could be dead.
But we're probably not going to be heading over there anyway.
At this point, you guys are making
Studies.
Arcana. All of you can make an Arcana check. There is no penalty for failing this.
Yay.
Arcana?
Yes,
That
Arcana.
one. I'm gonna let this show because I have that one.
I can pull
That
out
was
20
almost
instead.
a 1-2 from Raz.
Oops, I left the 0 off the end of my 20. Sorry.
What's magic again? Confused.
Okay, so Raz is the only one who picks up on this. No, Ingletube does as well. You realize that
Oh, sorry, it's a 19. Is my the 30 was from before.
Oh, I don't see. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, you are the only one who picks up on this, Raz. You realize that the rod activated automatically, and from everything you have researched and seen so far, this is normally impossible. Since the rod apparently requires council authorization to activate.
Weird.
Okay.
Weird.
Would you like to try the password in
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will crank up the access as far as it can go.
And so it looks like whoever entered the password has Magister level authority. Now, do you want to go all the way to the top?
Is there a
We have-
reason why I shouldn't, from our perspective?
Make a society check.
I would presume it would be more difficult, but otherwise,
Based on what you know, most of the people who have access to said relic are probably well known. Saying that, you could potentially be. You could potentially, looking through the system, you could probably give yourself limited access via a Magister's rank. Make it look like you were sent down here by a Magister instead.
All right,
Like,
let's do
we
that,
had a
because
reason
we
for it.
we are leaving with the staff no matter what, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because remember our goals are just to get that conduit access records things. We wanted to maintenance records. We wanted to get the place resident tracker on the conduit, and then also theoretically that's for the echelon, and then also for our 07, we want to figure out what to do about that. There were weapons that might be there, AK. That's in the bottom level though. Bottom access is probably more important than top access for us.
I mean, you
Well, top isn't
probably.
like approval, but
So
Sure.
you also realize that the top access, going. So in looking through the system, you realize that the Magister's access is not actually up; it's actually down. So wherever
Okay,
they
so yeah.
hold the council, it is on the bottom floors. You realize that researcher access, which is just below the top of the tower, is actually quite quite high. Still not very high in terms of this tower. If you look at it, it looks like the admin level access you got is probably about second lowest. Next is researcher, then security, then like there's a couple in between that. Then like there's a magister's assistant one, and then there's the magisters, and then there's the council. So that's roughly the structure you can see from all the security levels.
Okay. So we just need Magister level, as far as I can tell, to get to the bottom.
Well,
areas.
you could probably use, as I said, you could use Magister's assistant, probably less suspicious, because let's be real, none of you look like a Magister.
Sure, we don't have the robes. We don't want to steal some, but yeah.
Raz could look pretty magistery. Maybe.
I don't think they're orcs, so are they?
No, you don't
We can't
know.
see their-
You don't know.
Yeah, 'cause
You
they're-
know that there are Magisters of all races, but you don't know how famous any Orcish Magister might be.
Yeah, maybe assistant is probably what we're going to do for this. It'll give us access we need for right now without raising too many eyebrows. So I'll go with that.
Magister assistant seems the best thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Assistant to the regional magister. I'll put that in.
Okay. You see a couple of blinking lights, and your card is spit back out. Looking at it, it has not changed at all.
Like it hasn't worked, or
No,
it just looks the same.
It appears to have worked, but it looks the same.
Okay, that's fine. It'll. It just means if I showed it to someone, they wouldn't.
Well, you don't actually know
We'll just
how.
hide it.
You don't know actually, apart from the color representing what time you enter and leave, you don't actually know what cards, how they inspect the cards.
I'll raise it with the others if they have any ideas, or if like they maybe saw something on the way up. Or maybe we could think about it. Like, oh god.
My question is, now that you've looked through the logs and spent a bit of time, probably about 10 minutes in here, are you going to keep staying in here?
We haven't.
Yeah,
We haven't found the records, have we?
What?
We did find the records.
Yeah, you've got the records. That's you got them from the
Okay, that's
archive
good enough.
level.
So, and now we need to go down and attach it onto the conduit and then steal the stuff.
Okay, so we gotta find the conduit. Then.
But we just stopped off here so that we could update our access so that we could
Yeah.
get to the conduits and the stuff for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, whenever we get to the conduit, and we can do a place for the tracker. Okay.
I think our only concern right now is if they want to look at our card, it's not going to look like we should be down there by looking at it. So if we need to present it to them, it's going to probably get us in trouble. Quickly before we think about leaving, can I look around to see, like, do they have like maybe like a box of like ID cards that like haven't been printed yet or something like that we could use instead?
Like basically blank.
Look,
Or
I
like,
played Space Station 13. That's
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm feeling natural 20 on that one.
Looking around, you notice a bin labeled inactive cards, and you notice a bin labeled defective cards.
Could I look in the bin of defective cards and see if so we don't know what any of them really look like, do we? Like you said, like aside from us knowing when they
Looking inside of the bin of defective cards, every card looks like yours except a different color.
and the color is when they have access. Is that what we know?
Based on downstairs, the color was when they're checking in and checking out.
Okay, what about the other one with the inactive ones? Is there any that look different?
All of them are just color based, as far as you can tell.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, we act like we're supposed to be here. Nobody will pay any attention.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, how are you getting out now?
It's an excellent question.
I'll
Snap.
let
Yeah,
you
I
ask.
assume. Yeah, I assume he's
For the expert again.
Okay, sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Is Sniff back? I will roll Sniff's stealth check.
I think he just did it.
Oh, he did. Yes, he did. Good, excellent, perfect.
Hey,
Mm,
could have been worse.
it
Right?
could have, yeah.
Mine's working fine now. I don't know why.
Me too. Terrible.
Oh, goddamn.
Okay.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
the
hear
Me Too
about that.
movement is, Kabishi.
You're pointing that. Yeah. Wow, I got better by 1 point.
50% upgrade, please. Come on, more enthusiasm.
Okay.
Trip
As
on the way out.
you're walking out, unfortunately, Kabishi and Ingletube like trip over each other, making a racket, and the two guards who were previously preoccupied look over at you, and they walk over to you. What are you doing here? I don't recognize you.
Ingletube looks like Kabishi.
I see. Sorry, I'm just thinking. How's it work? I'm looking at one of my skills. Oh no, that's wrong. That's the wrong one. All right, yeah, cool. I'll just say. We apologize. We got assistance to the magisters. I obviously know that they're registers, right? But like,
Yeah, I know. They understand what you're saying.
yeah. So
He looks at you suspiciously and make a deception check.
no problem. Easy. My +2 perceptions, you know.
Why are we letting the non-talky people make deception checks?
Well, I'm actually good at diplomacy, but terrible at deception.
Sorry, okay.
I
Why
have
are
a
we making?
-1, so Kabishi's a lot better than me.
Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't lie. I should try to go for diplomacy, but yeah.
What magister are you talking about?
It was a crit fail?
No, it wasn't a crit
Alright.
fail.
Okay.
He's suspicious of you. He hasn't. He's just like he's questioning because you just said you were generic in your term. Also, why were you in the card room? There was no need for you to be in there. And why didn't you check in when you came up?
I will try to look apologetically. I am sorry. I am new here. I'm trying to get used to this area. The whole place is very confusing. I'm not sure exactly where I need to be at this time.
Okay, make a diplomacy check. You weren't actually lying, I guess.
All right. Also, here a
We
point
were
is
supposed to report to the administrative ring. Well, this is the administrative ring, right?
Okay. He's a bit taken aback, but you've gone too far up. I take it you took the stairs because otherwise you would not have made this mistake. Go back down a
Indeed.
level.
Thank you.
He escorts you to the security stair door, and watches you as you head downstairs.
The hell took you two so long?
Yeah. We were here waiting.
I have 2 left feet. I've accidentally bumped into Eagle Troop, and we had an
Wait,
issue.
you got bird feet. How can you tell which one's which?
What do you mean? You have non-bird feet. You still know?
Yeah, but I have a big toe. You just have like 4 talons.
I have a big talon.
Anyway, not to worry. We were clumsy, but we talked our way out of it.
Yes.
Let's get moving. Good job, Kabishi. I froze. I just froze up. Lucky I had you there.
Yes. Luckily, my great ability to speak was given handy.
Next time, if you move quieter and faster, you won't even be noticed.
Ah, I see.
Noted, Raz. I
Okay,
need to create a tool for this.
so
Maybe a giant smoke screen.
You're currently standing out front of the administrative level door. You know that the easiest access to the conduit is on the training halls level.
All right, let's get down to where we should be.
Okay.
Can blend in down there, right?
You don't know. You've not seen.
We blend in everywhere. We got access to everything.
I mean, sure, you have access. Doesn't mean you blend in. Okay, so you head outside of the doors. Head down and outside of the doors. The space opens into a massive stone chamber. This part of this tower feels different than everything you've been to so far. Air here is thicker and warmer, with the scent of scorched stone and scorched metal. The training hall stretches across a wide circular floor, dark slate etched with faintly growing runic patterns. Many of the markings are scarred or cracked from repeated magical impacts. Raised observation balconies ring the upper walls. You can see instructors and magisters watching exercises. Across the chamber, several training platforms, each surrounded by metal pylons topped with small floating crystals. The crystals pulse softly, projecting shimmering barriers around the platform. Inside one of the barriers, a pair of mage wardens are practicing spellcasting drills, launching bursts of cantrips against each other. In another section of the hall, a bronze training construct stands. Its body is covered with dents and scorches from what looks like to be countless battles. You see weapon racks lining the outer wall, staves, arcane foci, reinforced shields designed to resist spell impacts, and long metal rods etched with counterspell sigils. Okay.
Are the people, they're just busy, right? They're just busy fighting each other.
Yeah, they're not paying attention to you. Like, everyone here appears to be doing their own thing. You see, like, instructors telling students what they should be doing. You see magisters and instructors talking. You see, as I said, some mage wardens like fighting in a floating ring with some people watching them and cheering.
You know, and I want to look for the. Try to see if I find the conduit.
So look, you make a perception check. But you would guess based on the map you saw, that there would have to be like a closet that heads. Yep. Okay. Heads down. Into like an underground area, or sorry, an underfloor area. Okay. Kabishi, as you're walking, you're not paying attention. And a spell like a cantrip, like a firebolt, flies across your face, like within inches of hitting you. And you see a student just like, sorry.
It is all right. It happens. Hey, just curious.
You going to ask about this?
Not directly. Just I guess I'm problems of bad deception, so I probably shouldn't try that either. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go because I bet we can try to deceive him. It's gonna be an issue. So I wave him off. Don't worry. Okay. It happens to all of us.
You see a trainer go up to him, and you hear him scolding him, telling him that in general you shoot forward, not backwards. Somehow this idiot was able to shoot his cantrip backwards.
Fucking idiot.
Raz, unfortunately, looking around, there are a lot of things in this room. Nothing seems to stand out. Anyone else want to give it an attempt?
We're just looking around, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You could also potentially roll crafting to see if you can see anything.
No,
it was mentioned, and it wasn't a 1.
Okay, so unfortunately, you don't see what you're looking for in Tube, but you do notice that the constructs appear to be modular. They can be easily changed and outfitted with different types of combat style.
Oh, fancy. Angletube gets a bit too distracted looking at them, thinking about what he would do with if he had control of them.
Malachor on the
spot.
Oh my god. On the side of the room, hidden and tucked away behind what looks like to be some like dressing rooms, you notice a strange dark door that says no entry.
There you
go. Oh, we absolutely should go in there.
Entry means entry at all costs.
I think that's our way down.
All right. See, like people are still pretty distracted, right? So they're all looking at this, noticing this. Yeah, okay.
We got granted access by Ingletube, right? Too.
Yeah, you can absolutely scan your key card to get in. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yep. Okay. So heading in, you walk down some stairs. This appears to be in between the training halls and the like reception area downstairs. The chamber below opens into a vast vertical shaft. You can see that it heads down, and you can see like all the way down. You see rings of rotating metal and crystals in a circle central column with a blue light energy. Looking off to the side, you can see several areas where you could potentially plant the resonance tracker here.
I guess it isn't. No area that looks particularly irrelevant, right? Just all seem the same.
No, they all seem the same. Like each one looks like it would be a different check. So, for example, you could sneak over to like a really open area, or you could plant it really close to the beam to get like a better check, or potentially you could secure it to one of the metal poles. Just depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just throw it down the shaft.
Oh, that would be a bad idea. You're meant to secure it to something.
Yeah. It's like,
Can we see something to secure it to?
Yeah, you can secure it to. So there's a magical lattice surrounding the central core. You can attach it directly to that. That would probably give you the best readings. There is like an open part, but people could potentially see you. You could put it over there, or surrounding on the outside, there's like a large metal set of rings. You could attach it to that.
What's the most out of the way thing?
Probably the metal surrounding it. It's also the least obvious because it would probably blend in the most.
Yeah, okay, let's do it there then.
Okay, make a crafting check.
I will ask Ingletube to do it.
Naturally.
I'm waiting for this natural
Wait,
one now that you
I'll put it
can't.
right there and
I
do
have
it.
to. I know the natural one's coming. I don't want to click. Alright.
It is not a natural one,
Hey.
and it is just enough. So you spend a bit of time attaching it. It's relatively easy. It's just a quick like glue to the surface and then deploying it. You're free and home. You've done the echelon missions. So what are you doing next? I guess you're trying to head down.
ideally,
Yeah.
yeah, we want to get that thing. So
So
Need to get into the weapon vault.
okay, so you're currently in a spot where you can't get down, so you're going to have to go back up into the training hall, and then you can either take the stairs down or you can try and take the lift down.
All these
We
stairs.
can, we can take the lift. Don't we have access everywhere?
theoretically,
We are the gods in this place.
We have master access, the overlords.
Okay, so you head back up and you can see the entrance to the lift. Going over, putting your keycard over the reader. You can hear like a thrum of magical power call the lift. The door opens. Inside there is nobody. It's a large round room. At the end is a crystal ball.
This is the elevator?
It is.
I'll go touch the ball.
As soon as you touch the ball, you can see that at the moment, because you don't have the key card on you, you don't have access to anything. But you do see a list of everything in the tower, but it's all grayed out.
Ingletube will roll over the key card.
As you all enter, The door closes. Putting the key card up to the crystal ball while Raz has it touched. Everything in the tower lights up, and then below the tower, another room lights up that you didn't see before. It is labeled antechamber.
That must be our destination. Are we all prepared to go down? Might need a lot of talking when we get down there.
I don't go down on cripples.
I fucking
Down
knew
to the
that was
antechamber,
coming.
Raz.
It's a good position to have.
Okay.
Yes, we can go down to the antechamber.
Thank you, Kabishi.
Okay. So the lift whirs to life and starts heading down. It keeps going down and down. Eventually the doors open. You see a large stone room. You see some people like sitting behind in like a security booth in front of a pair of doors. You also notice about 18 of the large sentry golems that you saw up in the security rooms.
Oh, lucky we've got access.
Yes, at least card-wise, yes.
You also
They do not.
You also notice on the side that the stairs lead here as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, we would have been walking forever.
Yes.
Lift is so much better.
Okay.
All right. Razin, do you feel anything? Is there? You have to have attunement to your item.
Well, there's no item here. There's guards and a big room with lots of potential enemies if you're not careful. And
We haven't found anything yet.
a set of double doors.
Yeah, I was trying to see if he has, see if he. Because this is where theoretically his thing is. So, I'm trying to see if he felt anything that.
No,
But-
he does not feel anything yet.
Okay. All right. Now how do we get through? There are many guards here.
I would imagine we walk.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
I'm
just
just.
to be here.
We have our thing. Yes.
Lead the way, card holder.
Maybe you should hold the card, Raz.
I take it and start
Is-
walking across.
Your
Okay.
expedition
Through the
after
double
all.
door.
I'll follow him.
Once you guys hit the double doors, one of the guards in the security room, halt. Present your authorization and reason for being here.
I show him the card.
He does a quick scan of the card and nods. I see. And why are you here?
We were sent here.
I know Magisters are a little light on their instructions, but generally they give a little bit more than that.
We're here to find a rod. I look back at the others.
But the Magister urged discretion. We have very specific instructions.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Me?
No, it's
Okay.
Raz.
Can I
Raz
help
is...
Raz?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I
Here
wasn't sure if we
comes
should
that
bring up, like,
natural one.
I'll try and aid him as well by just agreeing with
Double
it.
ones!
I mean, technically, we do know someone, but like, I don't know if we want to mention Threnavar or not. Like this, yeah.
You know that he has disappeared. So that is unlikely to help you in this situation. Neither of you provide a bonus or a negative.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my god, the one time you use a hero point.
So you get for using your points.
He looks at you very suspiciously. Vaden, you gonna try and help him?
Sure, I'll try. I'm still good at it. It's the only thing I get one of these good at. Oh, I almost said that 20. Goddamn, it's so close.
Okay,
Right.
that gives you a +2, giving you a 22. So he looks at you suspiciously, but is never telling people, always wanting fucking. He waves you on through, and you're in.
There's a lot of people who enjoy fucking.
I try to mollify him, but I'm like, you know how it is. These people, they think that they think they're too important. They don't want to give all the information we need.
They employ us to guard this damn place, and they never give us anything to guard it with. Anyway, go on through.
Thank
So you're now in a long hallway. It also appears it curves to the right, and then appears to curve down to the left at the end.
Where's the singing tube?
I mean, I don't necessarily know. Can I sort of like scope out where I think we should head for where they'll store their valuable rod?
Well, so far, what you know is it's probably at the heart of the tower.
Okay.
And at the moment, you're probably at the top of the basement. Based on the 300 feet up it goes, you'd suspect it goes down quite a distance.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go down. Down into the depths.
Okay.
Okay. So you start walking and walking and walking. About 20 minutes of walking before finally you open up into a you see doors going past. All of them are locked with like arcane wards. Even a quick glance at them, Ingletube, you know without the proper authorization none of these would open. And it is beyond your skill or anyone's skill you know to be able to open these doors. Eventually you come to a large room. You see a large, functional vertical shaft descending hundreds of feet. You see a floating ring platform that is rotating slowly. The copper rails that conduct blue and white currents. And at the center, you see a large suspended containment lattice. And at the center of the containment lattice, a star. It looks ancient. It is made of dark wood. You see runes spiraling along its length. It is not currently glowing, however, it is humming quietly.
Can I go get it?
Unfortunately, there is a magical lattice surrounding it at the moment.
Mm.
So you would, based on the quick look, you'd probably have to somehow disrupt that first.
Is there any way that we can see if it looks like it might control this lattice?
Make a perception check. And yet. Okay, Raz. Looking around, based on your arcane knowledge as a spellcaster, You would guess that this lattice is attuned to the council members. So only they can get through without disrupting it. So you guys have to figure out a way to disrupt this magical lattice. How would you like to do it?
You guys get Arcana?
I'm not, but I feel like maybe warfare law could be applicable here. It's a defense system, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Warfare law could work here.
Or can I heal it out of existence?
No, you cannot.
You got Ocean Lore.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
No, ocean law will not work in a tower with no water. So looking around, you're very quickly able to identify a couple of things you could do. So there are several ley lines that supply power to the arcane lattice. These could be disrupted. You could also potentially drain power from it by reversing the flow back into the city. You could also obviously use magic to disrupt it. You also believe that if someone were to reach the stuff via force, they could potentially use the staff itself to prevent the alarm going off. There's a very risky proposition.
I'll share all those with Ingletube, the whole team, but looking, I guess, at Ingletube and Raz as probably the two most capable of dealing with this.
Huh?
Oh, we have to drain the power, or if perhaps the staff itself could deactivate everything.
What do you
You
think,
can either
Rose? You
those-
reckon you can reach it?
How far away is it?
It is 25 feet from the entrance on all sides. From the edge of the platform.
How heavy is it?
You don't know. It's a staff. Potentially, it
So
could
if
weigh
I-
millions of kilos. You don't know.
Does telekinetic hand work here?
You can try.
It has a range of 30 feet and can lift one bolt.
The moment the telekinetic hand appears, it is repelled by the barrier that is surrounding the staff. Unfortunately, you cannot get it in.
Okay.
It's a
See
cool
that
idea,
anymore.
though. Potentially, if this was not a magical ward, you could use that on
Yeah, that's
any
right.
of the other
Yeah.
ones.
Can you reverse the flow?
You believe you could reverse the slow with a series of either magic checks or crafting check.
Let's get to work, magic and crafting people.
Yeah.
Right.
You not me.
I'll focus on the physical. You guys focus on the
Yes, I'll
magical side of it. We'll collaborate.
muddle with some
Excellent.
divine magic. Kabishi, keep watch with Sniff.
Yeah, I'm here to look cool.
Okay.
I will do so.
You have your own special kind of magic, Kabishi, just like your parents always probably told you.
Yeah, sure.
The magic is the friends you made along the way, Kabishi.
You are the magic.
You can make an occult. It's any of the magic checks. As so, occult, arcana, religion, nature. I think it is. Okay. As you begin, it's taking some time. You suspect you've gotten 2 successes so far. You're unsure how many successes it will take.
Way to go, your reroll was for nothing, Malachor.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Round 2.
Yeah, let's go again. We've got
Fight.
this. Oh, hey, we've got edge points too, don't we?
You do. You could
do
use
forge.
You
those.
say we, like everyone has one.
We have 4 edge points. So the only one doesn't have one. So yeah.
You feel like you had 2 successes again.
I'm gonna just free roll again. Let me see.
Okay, no. You feel like you had 3 successes. Looking at you see that the arcane power has started to reverse. You think one more success will disrupt the shield long enough for someone to go in and grab the staff.
Let's all do it to really drain the shit out of this thing.
Critical failure, critical failure, critical failure.
Accidental overload.
Okay, success. No, that's not good.
At least
I would like to use an edge point to turn that.
Absolutely.
Into...
What about you, Raz?
Nah.
Okay, 2 more successes, and just a failure. So, as Ingletube and Malachor work, you see the lattice shield collapse. As the lattice shield collapses, suddenly a guardian descends, bronze framed, runes etched in spirals. A metallic voice comes out. Designation: Civic Custodian Unit 3. Purpose: for removal.
Yes, that is our purpose, to remove the stuff.
Purpose: for removal.
Oh, Raz, tell him tell him why you need it.
I'm the owner.
It looks at you and scans you. Intent: clarification required.
Intent. I need to heal people.
Acceptance. And it melts into the ground.
That thing's dumb.
It comes back off again. I knew it.
I heard that.
I go and grab it.
I mean, by killing the beasts, we're kind of healing them from life, right?
Okay.
Sure.
Raz, as your hand closes around the staff, the humming of the chamber falters, and for a moment the entire chamber falls into an unnatural silence. Then the staff ignites. White flames erupt outwards from Raz's body, a sudden violent bloom of flames that engulf him completely. The light is blinding for all of you watching, and hot enough to drive the air from your lungs. But Raz, to you, the flames are cool, gentle, almost familiar. The fire spirals upwards around you like a living storm, twisting and folding back on itself as the runes carved into the staff begins to flow. The ancient wood fractures with lines of brilliant light, as though the staff as itself is beginning to unravel into raw magic. And from within the blaze, something begins to form. The flames gather and condense, and then it unfolds into wings, and a great phoenix rises from the fire. Its feathers are not truly feathers, but layered currents of white gold flame. Its wings stretch wide enough to fill the entire chamber. It appears to exist both here and somewhere else beyond this place. The phoenix turns its head towards you, Raz, its burning eyes studying you. Directly into your head, you hear, "Shattered child, what do you seek?"
My memories?
Are you certain, child? Memory is a blade that cuts both ways. Some truths burn longer than flames. Are you sure you wish to remember what the fire has tried to spare you?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I want to remember.
I see. Then I will lend you my flame, and together we may recover your memories. Remember this. Your choice shapes my flames, and the flames will shape you. The fire surrounding Raz begins to collapse inwards. The phoenix spreads its wings one final time, filling the chamber with a brilliant light. And in a sudden burst of motion, Phoenix dives forward, its blazing form surging directly into Raz's chest. The fire vanishes instantly. The chamber falls silent. The staff begins to reform into Raz's hand. It is subtly changed, the runes glowing with a new light. And then Raz... Where is it? Oh no, it's here. You suddenly start to see a flashback. A quiet chamber. You see sigils everywhere. You see the same people who were holding you, who were worried about you as in your previous ritual. The ones who stood and tried to disrupt the ritual before they were consumed. They are sitting there being convinced by Threnavar. It's a controlled arcane catalyst. It is safe, monitored. The woman looks uneasy. The man is squeezing your shoulder. He places his... And then Threnavar places his hand on your chest. You will not be any lesser. You will rise. You will rise stronger and you will rise in flame. The flashback ends and you're standing there. What are you guys doing now?
Let's watch Razun, see what's going on with him.
You all right,
is he fine?
Raz?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Why?
It was a bit intense, all that fire.
Yes. I don't know how it looks for you, but for us it was kind of crazy and scary fire. So, what do you see?
Burning hot.
Hot.
Hard.
Felt good to me.
You have a strong relationship with fire than we do.
With the Phoenix, I do.
Yes. Do you have everything you need here? Can we leave?
I don't see why not.
You realize that the staff is slowly still adapting to you. It will probably take a day for it to adapt to you and start showing its power. Until then, i.e. next session, you will not have access to this staff.
Okay.
So, how are you getting out of here and how are you hiding the staff as you try to get out?
Don't we have spacious pouches?
Okay, sure, absolutely.
It's true. It's kind of cheap, but yeah, it works.
You stick the staff in the spacious pouch. I assume you start running out of here.
Do we actually have a spacious pouch though, just to check?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
got one.
Oh yeah.
You get to the large double doors that you entered from. You feel like it's been about 40 to 50 minutes. Are you pushing your way on through?
Yeah, we
when
gotta
someone
get out of
stops us,
here.
I think we're
Okay.
good, yeah.
Pushing your way through, you notice that the guards are currently distracted. You notice that there's an alarm blaring.
Oh, okay, of course, yeah. We should get out here as fast as we can.
Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Are you taking the lift or the stairs?
Stairs is a lot less common, right? People on the stairs. So.
Yeah, but maybe they can intervene with people using the lifts. It's a magic lift, isn't it? Or
It is. It is most definitely a magic lift.
Yeah, but we're down really deep.
Oh, we are. Yeah, take the lift.
So you put
Vegas too long to get out.
you put your card over the lift, and you start waiting. Looks like the lift is currently busy.
Feeling when it comes down, there's gonna be some things we don't want on it.
To
Let's
the
go for
stairs.
guys. Yeah.
Stairs, go.
Okay. As you rush towards the stairs, can you guys make either athletics or acrobatics checks as you're rushing over the stairs, as you come to the realization that things are coming down the stairs and it's probably bad?
Yep. Guys, you're a generic die.
Excellent. Raz, are you re-rolling that or edge pointing?
I'll edge it.
Okay, so you all succeed. You're all able to get through the door. The last one through is able to see that as the doors open, like half a dozen magisters, like wearing super fancy robes, large staves, come rushing through. As you run upstairs, you're able to make it out. You see lots of people appear to be evacuating. You realize now that reversing the flow of the magical energy has caused a bit of a magical a few magical problems in the city, and going outside, you see that magic is pouring out several spires. You're able to head out into the night. You would guess that the magisters were heading into the staff room in order to try and activate the staff to suppress whatever was going on.
Oh, we took the thing that they were using to do that. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks to live in this city now.
Whoops.
As you head into the night, you make it back to the echelon. The person who got you your contact who got you it nods at you and requests to have the card back.
Oh, we should tell him that's got extra access now too, so it's actually worth a bit more than when they gave it to us.
It's a bit of an upgrade, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. As you do, he smiles and says, "Well, I think maybe a maybe a reward will be in order. But you guys should definitely lay low for a little bit. I suspect the magisters and their mage patrols and their mage wardens are going to have a field day, having someone break into their precious tower."
It's quite hilarious, actually. It was relatively easy. They just have doors unlocked in secure rooms.
Yes, that sounds like laziness to me. Congratulations. I will go speak to some people and see if I can get you a reward for your service. And with that is the end for now. We will call it there. Good job, guys.
We did it. Yeah, my character still uses price. I literally all I could do is
Okay, thank you for coming out. That is it for next. That is it for this week. I hope to see you next week, where we will learn more about Raz's staff.